Hello everyone, and welcome to one of the most important videos I have ever made on this channel. Because this video is going to be about the show that LGC and I have been working on for nearly an entire year, Project E.C.H.O. This video itself is going to be going a bit more in detail about exactly what will be happening next year, because there's actually going to be a lot more content that you'll be getting from this show itself, while also teasing some of the stuff that's happening behind the scenes, just so you can get an early taste of what the full show will be. I want to at least also mention that this is still technically a channel update as well, but information about that won't be revealed until the very end of this video. Thank you. It's wonderful for the both of us to see that there is clearly an audience for this show, and there are people who are very excited to see what will happen next.
Horny.
For those thinking that these are the only characters, this is only actually 1/3 of the character reveals, because during 2026 next year, you'll be getting the rest of the revealed characters. Batch 2 will be showcasing 6 more characters, and the very last batch will be showcasing 5 characters, meaning that the grand total of main characters who will be in 2D is going to be 17 characters.
Are you kidding?
No audition.
Obviously, with the announcement of the show, there has been an interesting amount of people who have contacted either myself or LGC in relation with wanting the voice characters for the show. I want to make it very clear that every single one of the 17 new original characters that is going to be in this show already have a voice actor. But that does leave a certain particular gap open, because in relation with every single episode, there are going to be one-time characters who will only appear for that one particular episode, or in a very extremely rare cases may appear in multiple episodes. In relation with who will be voicing these characters, these are actually going to be cameo voices. It's either individuals who have contacted or know LGC, people who I know outside of the internet who have expressed interest in wanting to do voice acting, and in some rare cases, the individuals who already voice main characters. So pretty much, as you can tell, every single sector with voice acting on the show has been filled. Unless we say something in the future, there is no available spots.
Unexpected bonus!
Now before we move on, there's actually a little bit of a bonus I want to provide to you all in relation with voice acting. A bonus in the terms of the characters that I will be voicing. And the reason why I'm doing this is because throughout my entire duration of making content, there's always been a common theme in relation with my voice. Either in the terms of what my voice sounds like with other existing characters, or in the terms of the voice acting I've done in the past. So if you fit into one of these two categories, then you're gonna particularly like this part of the video. So the amount of characters that I will be voicing in total is actually going to be 4. Only 2 of them have been announced, which is George and Adrian. The other 2 characters that I will be voicing, which is Kenneth and Dimitri, have not been revealed yet. So all you will be getting at the moment is the voice, just to avoid spoiling anything in particular when revealing them in the future. So firstly, in regards with George, this is his voice, which is basically my natural voice. Maybe in some cases it might be a bit more higher pitched, but this is usually the average of what I want George to sound like. So hello, hi there, this is George.
Now, in regards with Adrian, this is how he's gonna sound like. A full-blown Australian accent. You don't really want to stand out that this show will be based in Australia. No, in regards with Dimitri, this is how he will sound like. You have not seen what he looks like, but this is how he will sound like.
And last but not least is Kenneth. This is what Kenneth will sound like. Kenneth is actually the oldest person that will be in the show. And I drive a tank which I call the Platypus.
What even is that?
So next, I just want to talk a bit more about the show's premise itself. The idea is basically this. Every time you look at any sort of intellectual property, they all follow a linear timeline, which means that anything that happens in the show must follow that timeline. With Project E.C.H.O, there is multiple timelines where you get the same characters, but now you have the opportunity to tell any story you want without having to follow continuity. On one timeline, a character is alive, but on this timeline, that character has died. On this timeline, two characters are friends, but in another timeline, they have never interacted with each other, or maybe on another timeline, they completely hate each other. On one timeline, various characters never even existed, but in other timelines, there are characters who only exist in that timeline alone. Every single timeline will have its own variation of stories to tell. Because technically speaking, the characters don't seem to realize that they're actually not even real, and their entire universe is literally just a giant scientific experiment. And that's why the show is called Project E.C.H.O. Now it's time for the most fun part of this entire video, which is revealing to you all every single type of content that you will be seeing.
Day one, first season, man.
Now, unlike other shows where usually they make the pilot and then they make the first season, we are going straight forward in announcing that we will be making season 1. And the first season will contain 7 episodes. Season 1 is pretty much just the introduction season for all of the 17 characters.
I like short shorts.
Now obviously, the episodes are going to take a long period of time, and so, in order to ensure that content is still being made in between those episodes, I'm announcing that we will be making shorts. Now, a good basis of idea of what these shorts will be like, it's very familiar to the type of shorts that I make already on my main channel with TF2. They will be exclusive shorts that will be uploaded on the main channel, and they will only be uploaded as short videos.
I just want to sneak a peek.
Now, obviously, I want to ensure that when the episode is being created, that we have the opportunity to showcase sneak peeks from the actual episodes themselves. When we have available small clips that don't spoil the actual episode itself, we are going to be uploading them to YouTube.
Director's commentary, right?
This one shouldn't be so surprising for many people, but obviously if you were to buy a DVD of a certain show or a movie, you can find the creator's commentary. Just something additional more that we can provide to the audience behind all the small particular things that went into creating the final product. Now, just in case you're wondering, the commentary videos will not be uploaded on the main channel. They will all be uploaded on the second channel.
The plushies are obviously well made.
Now, to be fair, we can't actually disclose what type of content will be sold, because by doing so, we will accidentally spoil all the episodes of season 1, and we don't want to do that. All we can tell you at the moment is that we will be selling merchandise, so if you wish to support the show, you now have a place to do so.
Next on the list, song parodies.
Now, this one is the one I'm the most excited to talk about, because I've been wanting to get back in the whole premise of parody songs or just creating music in general, so being able to incorporate this with Project E.C.H.O is really exciting for me personally. However, there's actually a brand new unique twist with this entire section itself. And believe it or not, it's actually to do with the rules and the terms of services if you want to put your songs up on Spotify or iTunes. The rules state that if you are going to making parody songs, the instrumental must be created from scratch. Then, of course, obviously, you need to inform users about what your song is a parody of. So basically, every single parody and cover song that you will hear on this channel, and of course in relation with Project E.C.H.O, will all be either one of two things. One, the instrumental will be recreated from the ground up and provide an entirely new experience to hearing the song itself. Or two, you will be hearing a parody mashup, which means we will take the song structure of one song and combine that with a recreated instrumental from another song, and then combine that together. And just in case you're wondering, the individual who will be helping this musical component come to life is the one and only Bandypat. I've looked at many different other existing shows and the process of how it visually looks, how it's presented, and I've taken all of that with inspiration and incorporated that with how this show will be presented. So by the videos you're seeing on screen now, you should now have a very clear indication on how Project E.C.H.O will be published to the audience. So basically, it will be kind of like a storyboard and an animatic combined together.
We've reached the end of the old, the beginning of the new.
LGC and myself have laid down exactly the next steps and directions that we will be taking on what content will be uploaded first, what you will be seeing first, and the estimated time it will take for all of that to be even created. Obviously, with all of this happening, it's going to take quite a while. Which means I have initiated a bit of a slowdown on my own channels, which means that you will all still be guaranteed one video at least a week. However, that video will either be on the main channel or the second channel. Now, in relation with what videos will be uploaded, I need to ensure that the videos themselves are the easiest ones that I can make while still maintaining the quality that I have for my channel. So the two best ones are simply just regular gameplay commentary videos and very quick animation, like 10 to 15 second videos. Only in very, very rare cases, you might see something different. But to be perfectly honest, the only other type of content that you might see might just be something parody, cover song related in relation with only TF2. So as you could pretty much tell, in order for me to ensure that this show will be made and become a reality, I've had to basically retire and stop making other particular types of videos that I've done in the past. Their priority on the channel really no longer serves a purpose. Various chapters of content and even things in my life have all come to a close, but at the same time opens up new chapters in my life and new chapters on the types of content that will be made on these channels. I have never been personally more excited about anything that I have worked on in my entire life than this show itself. Everyone involved in the show is very excited to be a part of it, and I personally cannot wait to show you everything that we've been working on. We really do hope that all the people who are just discovering this now, or all the people who already know about E.C.H.O, are excited to see what we've got planned for you all. So here's the 2026 and the future of Project E.C.H.O itself. Thanks for watching.